Welcome, Cancer Ascendant, Cancer Risings. This is your beginning of July 2020 video with all astrology. The eclipse. We have an eclipse right at the first part of July. In July, this eclipse happening has a lot to do with you. Hitting home, it truly is hitting home. But in a way where it's about folks, well, we're going to find that out. We're going to find out the who, the where, why. We're going to find out when did this begin, because there's a little bit of history here that we're going to go over. So for Cancer Ascendant, Cancer Rising, let's take a look at the eclipse. Let's also take a look at Mars. Mars is doing something new, because remember who Mars is. Mars is that fighter. Mars is the soldier. Mars is super impulsive. Mars doesn't want to think about it. He wants to just go and do. That is Mars. Where are you going to have that kind of energy? Where in your life? Because this can be beautiful if you use it, right? Use it as the tool that it is. Channel it. Let that fuel channel you. So let's find out, Cancer Ascendant, Cancer Rising, about you. We've got our sacred sage, which is wonderful, like all over the place. I've been burning tons of it. What we also have on is a video. Right? Video time. Sincere High. That is the name. It's another great YouTube channel. Love this person. Love what they're doing. Super down to earth. Love her energy. And when the channel says Sincere High, because she is. She's a lovely being. All are welcome there. And look it. She's a furry friend person. I mean, what the hell else could you want in a person, right? And so we take it, and she pushed it up to her sincere high. She's so beautiful to communicate with. Like, you talk to her under her videos, and she gets back, and you talk and you chat about grocery shopping, food hauls, tips and tricks, things for hair, beauty, a little bit of everything. Another Martha Stewart person, which is what I love, because when we're in this world the way that it is right now, in the economy, and there's a lot of uncertainty. When we have this down home stuff where we see how others are managing, and not like struggling, but managing. They're plowing through, right? They're like, okay, yeah, I got to go on a walk with my dog. I got my mask on. I'm doing what I need to do. Sharing their experience. And so it's beautiful. Please go there. I'll put the name here, and I'll put the link down below for all the amazing channels, the other amazing creators. And I'm playing their videos to show my sincerity, demonstrating unity in the community. See? Let's rise together. Let's grow together. This is what I'm talking about. Someone who understands that what we do here, and what we do with people within our immediate environment is what will expand and happen elsewhere. This is how we do it. This is how we grow. So I'm loving what she's doing. Cancer Ascendant, Cancer Rising, which is why I picked her for this video, because she is sincere. You can feel her when you communicate with her. And that's what Cancer energy is. Cancer energy is very sensitive, and they're about home. They're about family. This is a big focus. Now, when we take a look at the eclipse energy, it happens at 1338 of Capricorn. So we want to find out, where's Capricorn for you, right? Well, Capricorn is the opposite of your ascendant. Capricorn is in your 7th house. I know I can't get away from it even if I try. That means it's your significant one-on-one relationships. Now she's talking. Yes, significant one-on-one relationship. These are people that you are married to. These are people that you're in business partnerships with. These are people that you relate to in a way, like for a consultation. Like if you go to sit down with a banker, you go and you sit down and you go to your doctor's appointment. There's someone that you allow in, that you let them to dip in and to see a certain part of your life. You open up to them, you compromise for them and for you. Like the doctor says, it's going to take 6 weeks to get in, or it might take 6 months to get in. You compromise, and you're like, okay, but I really like them. So I'm like, I'll put my name down there, and I'll wait the 6 months out. It's a compromise. And so that's what that 7th house energy is. It's people that you compromise with, that you're willing to compromise for. All right, so this is important because anybody can really truly fall into that bucket. When we look at 7th house energy here, 7th house energy for you, you've got Capricorn there. So typically for you, it's going to be definitely a more honed in thing about your business relationships. Now, If you know a little bit about astrology and if you have your chart in front of you, always go for the degree. Listen for the degrees, which is why I give the degrees 13, 38, so 14 degrees. See if you have something there. Okay, I have another video already out about this eclipse. I want you to watch it. I'm going to attach the link below. This is going to be important. It will give you more meaning, more definition. This is something that started like in 2015. This eclipse, it's a lunar eclipse. It's a full moon lunar eclipse. And when we have the full moon, it shines a light on something in our life. So for you, the who are those significant one-on-one people, folks in your life that you have. Now, having Capricorn energy there, if you want to know a little bit more, like if you have your chart, I know I can't help myself, go find out where your Saturn is in your natal chart, and that will totally fill in some of the blanks for you in that house, the sign that your Saturn is in. If you don't know and you want to know, comment your digits below. Which brings me up to the next point, which is if you don't know your rising sign, make sure you comment your birth digits. It's for free. It is free 99 because I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about you having the knowledge in your hands and not being dependent upon me or anybody else. You to be, to be the boss of your own life, to have your own power. This is what this is about. Capricorn energy is boss energy. Capricorn energy is boss energy. So typically if you have Capricorn in this area of your life, your 7th house, have you found out that it could have taken a while before you found somebody in marriage, right? It could have taken a long time before you developed those sorts of relationships. It's very possible because Capricorn there is ruled by Saturn, okay? And Saturn makes us work diligently and long and makes us go step by step, by piecemeal, no shortcuts, no skipping over things. But Cancer ascendant, this is a big release in that. This is a big release. When that full moon shines, when the light comes in and it lights something up, like it could be a possibility that nothing major occurs for you. You won't have a planet that's at that degree or close to it, right? And I would give like a 2 or 3 degrees before, 2 or 3 degrees after, 2 degrees we'll say, after the 1338, right? So that would be 1338 to 1538. Before or after. Why am I babbling all those digits and all those numbers? Because for some folks, if they have a planet that matches that degree, that means the eclipse is happening right on their planet. And that is another whole layer of meaning. And it will be more intense if you have a matching planet. What if you have a cusp line there, like a beginning of a house line? What if your descendant is 1338 of Capricorn? Holy crap, right? Then yeah, that's a big release in relationships because that descendant line is definitely my partnerships. Someone I'm married to or a business partnership, likely business partnership, but how many marriages are business partnerships? I mean, really, right? That's a big part of marriage is how to handle the money. Do we relate that way, similar ways? And that's a big reason marriages end. So for Cancers, there's a release, a letting go because the light gets shined. Now, can this be work? Yes, it can be work. It could definitely be because it's in Capricorn. So there could be a business partnership that you've had with somebody, right? And that is work, isn't it? There could be a business partnership that you're releasing, that you're letting go. And if it is, let it go. Don't fight it. This is the universe's, when an eclipse occurs, it's the universe's way of saying, you've known this all along, but here's a little extra nudge. Here's a little extra piece of information to help you, to say, this is the right thing to do. Even though it might be uncomfortable, this is the right thing to do. Mars is going to be in the sign of Aries for the next 6 months. It just landed there 2 days ago. Yeah, today's the 29th, so like a day, 2 days ago, you started feeling this because actually before you would have started feeling it, as soon as Mars gets to 29 degrees, 29 degree in any sign is a critical degree, 29 degrees of Pisces, right? So now it's at 0/1 degrees of Aries. This Arian energy is your 10th house. 10th house is work, career. Aries energy means I like to start new jobs. I always have these new ambitions. The thing with this Arian energy there is you want to, Cancers, okay, here's the deal. Understanding Aries and Mars energy is very impulsive, wants to do. It lacks thinking in this area. Now, if you're older, if you're mature, okay, then you've learned how to harness this energy. You've learned how to work with it. And it's very possible, okay, it's very possible you've mastered it by now. But be aware that if you have a hard time sticking with a job, sticking with a career, because you see something else that comes along and it catches your eye and it's like, ooh, shiny. This is why. This is why. Aries loves to experiment. It wants to be the first one out of the gate, literally. You know, it likes to say, hey, I did it first. It likes to lead too. So the minute it feels like it's no longer leading, like there's nobody following, it's like it loses interest, okay? So what you want to do is learn how to work with people and not be so focused on being the leader. Understanding that you can be the leader, all right, but at the same time, giving recognition to others, trying to bring others in with you, more of a team effort, understanding that there is no I in team Aries, right? I know there's an I in Aries. There definitely is, because Aries is all about me, 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 me. That's Aries energy. And so when it matures, though, it learns how to develop this. It learns how to develop thinking, and it learns how to think of others instead of thinking of itself first. And that is the thing, right? But in a balanced way, not a sacrifice, but balance. I think of you and I think of me. And then I'm thinking about we. That is the goal for Arian energy. So what you do when you have that first house, or I'm sorry, when you're 10th house and you've got Mars there, Mars is going to make you want to like, yeah, let's start this, let's start that. That's Mars. So realizing this is for 6 months, 6 whole months. And there might be, expect along this route, along this path of this 6 months, for all of us, because we all have Aries somewhere in our life. And so we're all going to have this Mars charging forward. But realize we're going to be told no. We're going to be told slow down. We're going to be told, but wait a minute, you have to do this and this and this first. Expect this for the next 6 months. Expect it. There will be times, depending upon things in your chart, where it might be easier. Okay, if you don't know and you want to know, comment your stuff below. I can help you out, okay? Help me out. Help me help you. Realizing there's these rules that are going to be put in place and that you have to follow them. This is what this is about. This is about training Mars. This is about harnessing the Martian energy, that it has to step back, that it has to go when you say go. Don't let it override you, because Mars is the ego. This is a time of showing the ego, the personality, that your soul is in control. And this is how we will master the Martian energy. Not the least, probably a more important thing, because it's for the next 18 months. For the next 18 months is our Gemini energy. This is where we're working. The Gemini energy is in your 12th house. This is tricky. Not going to lie, because your 12th house is the hidden. It's the hidden. It's hidden thoughts. It's what it is. Gemini's there. Gemini is my thinking, my relating, my communicating, how you relate with your siblings, right? Because it's your 12th house, and Gemini is all about sales, speaking, relating, communicating. It is my neighbors. It is my siblings. It's people in my immediate environment. All right, Gemini is real crafty. Gemini energy is internet, is social media, and this is good. Because in the 12th house, it means that you can travel, because that's what Gemini energy is. It's traveling short distances. But because it's in the 12th house, you can travel long distances by using the internet. You can travel long distances by being on social media. And you're going to find a community there, and you're going to have success for it. You're going to have success with it. So do yourself a favor. Go and explore. If you haven't been doing that, get in touch. Find out. Maybe start vlogging. I don't know. You have to experiment. Maybe just start doing podcasts. I don't know. You have to experiment. But no matter what, do.